Hi, everybody. It's Melissa Ohden with the Abortion Survivors Network. I just wanted to touch base this morning and let you all know that all of the survivors in our network, myself included, continue to think of and pray for people around the world as we continue to, of course, go through this process with COVID-19. And I just want to remind you, if you are struggling with anything, we are putting out information on our social media on how to text a crisis line where you can receive some support from a mental health professional. So I'll be sure to put that information out again today in case anyone needs it. Don't ever be afraid to reach out. It is a trying time for everyone. But I also wanted to just kind of update you. I think it's a difficult place, right? So many people have lost employment. Of course, what the place of employment looks like is very different for many people. My husband's an IT guy. He's now working from home, and I'm grateful that he's here. Trust me, I can use his help. But from an employment standpoint for us with the Survivors Network and the work that we're doing, of course, our work is not ended. Of course, our work continues on, pandemic or no pandemic. And in reality, our work is probably greater than it ever has been. Survivors are home, have been home. And of course, lots of people are Googling it to find out, is there anybody else like me, right? Has anybody else ever survived an abortion? And so in the last, 8-9 weeks of stay-at-home orders for so many people, we've now heard from 7 different survivors or their supportive person in their life who's reached out on their behalf. For me, that's really such an encouraging sign when we have, family members, friends of the family who are reaching out to us and saying, help me know how to best support this survivor in my life. That's just an incredible thing that's happening. And it reminds me that not only is our work so important and no one else can do what we're doing, but it also, I think, is giving me this vision of where we go next, right? We serve families in this ministry. We have a private support group for family members. But I believe that that's another huge piece that we can offer is information and resources to those supportive friends, to maybe teachers, different individuals, right, on how to come alongside a survivor. Some of these survivors are very young, teenagers, much like I was when I found out my story. And so I know that, that's going to be another piece we will continue to work on. For us here at the Survivors Network, we're continuing to work through a lot of project implementation. Our peer support model is being formalized, which will allow us to, truly serve survivors in an even more effective way. Our healing curriculum is going through the editing process. We will be pushing back the date of our retreat for, health protection for many survivors because so many of us, myself included, are high risk for COVID-19. So we're pushing that into 2021. But I'm excited because we're doing monthly Zoom meetings right now, which you'll hear some testimony soon from survivors about what even our first meeting did for them and meant to them. I know that it's the right thing, again, pandemic or no pandemic, to be serving survivors in this way. And so I'm just so excited that we have this opportunity to do these things. From another standpoint, you're going to see us roll out some new kind of a fundraising platform. I've been working on lots of different pieces, so we're going to have a new fundraising platform that will allow more of the funds to come directly to the network instead of being, going through processing fees. It will allow you more opportunities to give through text to give. I'd like to do some virtual events with survivors. You'll probably see us on a webcast soon with Pro Love Ministries. And I'm also in the process of having a book, hopefully published in 2021, about survivors. So featuring about 10 to 12 abortion survivor stories. I know it's gone out to publishers this week, the formal proposal, and I'm so excited about this opportunity to share our stories with the world, to heal hearts and to hopefully, make an impact. So hopefully I'll have a big announcement soon about who I'm writing this book with and who will be publishing it. I'm I'm going to be as surprised as you, but I'm excited for that. What else are we working on? Oh, we also have a 501c4. It looks like it has been approved. I'm just waiting for that formal paperwork. Things have been tied up, as you can imagine. So I think the formal letter should be coming through soon. We're going to be updating our website to include that 501c4 information, and more information is going to come for that. But what I can tell you is that it's going to provide those who need survivor stories, testimonies, statistics, information like that. It's going to have it on the website in a very handy way so that you can access that information in a timely manner, but it will still protect survivors' information. So more to come about that soon. And it's funny because I just mentioned to someone the other day, we can wait on that piece, right? That's not my greatest priority right now. And then last night I got an email from someone who said, we know that this abortion legislation is being pushed through once again. They're battling it in their state. And they said, once again, a legislator said, abortion care doesn't result in a live birth. I get that, right? It shouldn't. It shouldn't. That's not the intent of it, right? But the reality is that it does sometimes result in a live birth. So for me, knowing that those kind of conversations are being still spoken about survivors, that somehow we don't exist, that this doesn't happen, once again, is kind of that vision for me that says, okay, Melissa, you all need to keep doing this. So you will see this piece rolled out hopefully soon. If it's something you're interested in, that you need a survivor story for legislation or something through the 501c4 side, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Easiest way to reach me is abortionsurvivorsnetwork@gmail.com. So those are a few of the things we're working on. Boy, I could talk to you about this all day about things that we're working on, but I'm excited. I'm grateful. I didn't think I would get emotional. I am so grateful that I've been called to do this. I am grateful for Pro-Love Ministries and everyone who has come alongside us in the last year to help us grow, because I do truly believe that the Abortion Survivors Network is an integral, game-changing ministry in the lives of survivors and families and in the pro-life movement to create a culture of life. And honestly, we couldn't do it without all of you. Your support, your prayers, your giving, you have gotten us to this place. When I look back on the last year, the growth is just amazing. So I just want to thank you. I hope you are safe and well, and we will keep you updated about all of these incredible things that we are blessed to work on.